Picture this. Once upon a time, there was nothing, not even space or time. Then, about 13.8 billion years ago, the Big Bang happened. It was like an explosion of unimaginable energy from a point smaller than a pinhead. The universe, very, very hot at first, started expanding rapidly. Imagine a balloon being inflated at super speed. As it cooled down, tiny particles started to form. It was chaos, but a beautiful chaos that set the stage for everything to come. Think of the universe as a giant cosmic oven. In those first few moments after the Big Bang, it was like the oven was turned up to the highest setting, but as the universe expanded, it started to cool down, allowing for the formation of, well, everything. It's mind-boggling to think about, isn't it? All the matter and energy that make up you, me, this planet, and everything beyond, crammed into a space smaller than an atom. It's a good thing we humans love a good mystery. Now, remember those tiny particles we talked about? They were zipping around at incredible speeds, colliding and interacting. These weren't just any particles, mind you. These were the building blocks of everything we see around us: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Over time, these tiny particles began to stick together, like cosmic glue forming the first atoms. These first atoms were mostly hydrogen and helium, the lightest elements in the universe. It was like a giant cosmic Lego set, with these simple elements forming the foundation for everything else. Imagine a sea of these simple atoms, spread out over vast distances. It might sound boring, but this was just the beginning. These simple elements were about to get very, very busy. From these humble beginnings, the grand story of our universe was about to unfold. It's a story of gravity, light, and the endless dance of creation and destruction. And trust me, it's a story you won't want to miss. Now, imagine those clouds of hydrogen and helium drifting through the vastness of space. Over millions of years, gravity, the universe's master sculptor, began to pull these clouds together. As the clouds collapsed, they spun faster and faster, heating up under immense pressure, and then boom, a star is born. The intense heat and pressure at the heart of these collapsing clouds sparked nuclear fusion, the process that makes stars shine. Imagine countless stars igniting across the cosmos, lighting up the universe like fireflies on a summer night. But it didn't stop there. Gravity continued to work its magic, pulling stars together into vast, swirling collections called galaxies. These galaxies, like our own Milky Way, became the cosmic cradles for even more stars, planets, and eventually life itself. Just think, every star we see in the night sky is a giant nuclear furnace, churning away and creating the very elements that make up our bodies. We are quite literally stardust. Pretty cool, right? Section 4, Our Earth, a Tiny Blue Miracle. Now let's zoom in on one particular galaxy, the Milky Way. In a quiet corner of this galaxy, about 4.5 billion years ago, a new star we call the Sun ignited. Around this newborn star swirled a disk of leftover gas and dust. Over time, gravity pulled this material together, forming clumps and eventually planets. One of these planets, a small rocky world, would become our home Earth. It's incredible to think that our planet, with its oceans, mountains, and teeming life, was once just a cloud of dust swirling around a newborn star. But Earth is more than just a random collection of rock and water. It's a delicate balancing act, a perfect combination of factors that allowed life to emerge and thrive. We are incredibly lucky to call this pale blue dot our home. From a cosmic perspective, Earth is just a tiny speck in a vast universe, but for us, it's everything. It's a reminder that even in the grand scheme of things, even the smallest things can be incredibly precious. Section 5, the grand finale, curtain call for the cosmos. We've journeyed from the universe's fiery birth to the formation of our own planet, but what about the future? How will it all end? Well, like any good story, the universe has a few possible endings in store. Some scientists believe the universe will keep expanding forever, eventually becoming a cold and dark place. Others think it might one day collapse back in on itself in a big crunch, and then there are more exotic theories, like the universe ripping apart at the seams. The truth is, we don't know for sure how the story ends, but that's part of what makes the universe so fascinating. It's a story still being written, and we are fortunate enough to be living in one of its most exciting chapters. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that you are looking at the universe's story unfolding before your very eyes. It's a story of incredible beauty, mystery and wonder, and it's a story that we are all a part of.